Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. It's Monday, and that means only one thing. It's your Verona Road Construction Update. And guess what? Just because I love you so much out there, you audience, you fans, you Steve Theisen. Oh, wait, Steve is here!
I'm here!
We can't talk bad about him, Andrew, so let's just keep the comments to a minimum.
Thank you.
And, yeah, Steve, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Jeremy?
Oh, just dandy.
Good.
Dandy that you're
Good.
here, and you're wearing my favorite style shirt.
Okay. Thank you.
I miss my...
It's contrary to my vest that I wear out in the field, the bright orange vest, bright orange and yellow vest that you see out there. So.
All right, well, let me start with the hate emails first.
Okay.
Question number one.
Yes.
Why are Andrew and I not in the time-lapse video? Did you cut us out of it or
no,
something?
No, you are in there. I think you pointed it out last week.
We tried to go back and forth on that, and look.
The time-lapse video is every 15 minutes takes a photo, right? And so I think it was between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And we were out there around 1:30, 2:30 or so. And if we start out there for 15 minutes, maybe we were only out there for 12. Who knows? You should be out there and in the video, so we can splice it, look frame by frame.
Yeah, we have. That's because we don't have that technology here. I mean, we never looked at it, but we just. Andrew and I looked and looked and looked.
Maybe if we do a reiteration or something, we just draw some circles around. Oh, there they are.
A little Madden action.
That's them.
And there they were right there. Yeah. Okay. Like, who knows what Madden is now, okay?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, Steve. Well, the construction rolls on, and the bridge is open.
Yes.
I mean, these press releases, I mean, they're getting a little stale because everything is just moving so easy.
It is. We're not impacting traffic that much. Like you mentioned, Williamsburg Way is open. Verona Road traffic's still on the interchange ramps. We have all the work going on at PD. You're really starting to see the height of that area. The piers are almost complete. The abutments are really starting to take shape. So
there's got to be another name instead of abutments. I'm just saying.
You come up with a name, patent it or trademark it, and let me know, and we can. We're at Williamsburg Way. You sort of went down that hill, down that slope to County PD. That's pretty much gone. Besides going on the interchange ramps, that's pretty much gone in the core of Verona Road. So all that grading and earthwork happening. It's certainly a great credit to the men and women working behind the barrier wall that are working day in and day out of really improving that area.
Yeah, so Verona Road from Fitchburg Road Underpass south to north to Raymond Road is always where you start. And there's been ongoing lane closures. You continuing that this week as well?
Correct, and that's really just to facilitate the ingress and egress of construction equipment. So the material, again, bringing in the earthwork, anything else, any other materials. This week we'll start having retaining walls and all those panels that come in. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. All the retaining wall work and those panels will start being delivered this week and into next week. And so all that work happening is just to facilitate that, doing that overnight hours, lower traffic volumes, and so we can facilitate that better.
And I know you're a stickler for safety, and when it comes to the night traffic and stuff, I mean, anytime you enter a construction zone, you got to put the device down. It's illegal to have that device.
It is.
Are you still seeing a lot of traffic moving through there pretty quickly? And,
still moving quickly.
And are they being safe at least?
Right. They're doing their best. We're seeing certainly a lot of better operations and motorists behind the wheel, but it doesn't stop there. It certainly works on safety is an everyday responsibility.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're heading south from the Beltline on Raymond Road. Speed limit there is 30 miles an hour, and then once you get through the Raymond Road intersection, it's 40 miles an hour. It's not 50, it's not 60, it's 40. And certainly the 3 lanes are deceiving right now, and then it tapers back down to 2 lanes as you travel through the work zone. And you need your undivided attention. You can't look at the work going on. You got to watch for the road ahead and pay attention to that. So we just remind drivers, put down the phone, stay alert, obey the posted speed limit.
Yeah, and you're still traveling on the ramps there at Williamsburg Way on each direction, so that still continues on. We do have the bridge open, which is awesome. Check out the video if you haven't seen the Williamsburg that time-lapse video. Pretty impressive stuff.
It is.
Andrew and I were still surprised that you guys didn't put it up higher, though. And the funny thing is, it really is really super high when you think about the 25 feet
Right,
drop.
Exactly. We could go higher. We would need a cherry picker truck or something else because for that location we used a 10 or 12-foot ladder to put that up. And so
come on, Steve, you guys have that at
we
DOT.
have capabilities to do it, but certainly we wanted to make sure that we still got down below without having too much of a jarring angle on the camera too.
But what a cool perspective.
Yes.
On and when you look at the rain and everything that happened, and I know we talked about this when we were out on the bridge, but it just went up really fast. No safety impact as far as how it went up and stuff. But they just cruised, and again, all because of that working inside the barriers, I
Right.
think, really makes a difference.
It does, and it really helped. So last year, back in 2018, we built the west, your favorite word, abutment on underneath where the Verona Road ramp is, and so we had that configuration because remember, Verona Road was traveling on the old northbound lanes, and northbound was on the interchange ramps, and so we were able to do about a quarter of the bridge construction by finishing up that abutment, and then crews really be able to just build the piers, put the girders up, and then build that other abutment on the east side. And so just, 3 months. I think I was talking to construction crews, it was right around 75 days. From start to finish, 75 days in and out. It's quick.
And they still came back
quick.
to work the next day to start
They
the next
did.
part.
They did,
Oh,
yes.
my goodness. Well, and things now transition down, so we'll talk about the county PD between Verona Road and Spoke Drive. Not the easiest to pass through right now at different times of the day, but that is actually moving around along just as well as Williamsburg Way is.
Yes, exactly. The piers, like I mentioned before, those are almost complete. So those big columns that you see, we had some minor traffic shifts, and there'll still continue to be traffic shifts throughout the next several months, and then working on the abutments. By early August here, so in a couple of weeks, we'll have the girder setting for Highway PD.
No kidding.
And setting the girders for that. So that's the plan right now, is in early August to have that. So there will be some overnight impacts in terms of getting the cranes, the large cranes in there to put the girders up.
Will they close that? They'll probably have to close that cross traffic for.
They may close the cross traffic. That's something that we're looking at in terms of time frames, and that's something that we'll announce through our email update and Facebook page. But really getting in there, setting the girders, and then once we do that, we'll work on the bridge deck and start really the concrete paving everywhere else. And so, like we always talk about, by this fall, we're going to have 3 lanes open each way on Verona Road, under Williamsburg Way and over PD.
It's hard to believe that's going to be the case
It is.
as it's done and moving along. So I think you guys are rocking it over there.
Thank you.
You. Certainly appreciate it. Finally, here we usually look at some photos, Steve, at the end of these now.
Yes.
You guys take some good photos. Are you the one that's going out there and taking?
No,
these photos?
we have some construction
What?
staff. No,
What? You don't even do that. What do you do?
I do a lot of things. I do the update and Facebook and website.
I don't know why he keeps coming back. That's
right. I answer your daily phone calls and
or lack thereof.
Or
I'm just saying.
depends on the day.
It depends on the day. Yeah, looking at the crews building up the piers and abutments at the Verona Road intersection there. Again, you say that stuff's moving along fast, and then a small section of paving. You guys have been doing some concrete paving too.
Yes. Once we get a lot of the select crush material, it's called, and really the basic aggregate, they can start the concrete paving. So once they work on that closer to Williamsburg Way, you'll start to see, as long as you're not driving, but if you're walking across the Williamsburg Way Bridge, you can start seeing the concrete paving operations here in the coming weeks. And then we'll finish up staining the Williamsburg Way Bridge. That will have a City of Fitchburg aesthetic look. Certainly the fence, as we talked about last week, has that green railing on it and everything else associated with it since it's in the City of Fitchburg.
Yeah, it'll look good. And Steve, I appreciate you taking the time as always.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, folks, you can sign up for his email requests, learn more about the project, check out Facebook. They've got the project website where it's at
VeronaRoadProject.wi.gov.
You heard it right from the source, the guy, Steve. And, of course, don't forget the Verona Road Business Coalition. It's your chance to stay up to date on what's happening in the construction area, keeping connected with the businesses. Go visit those businesses as they're facing some additional challenges with the roundabout construction at Nesbitt and Verona. So, which is not part of the DOT. It's here at the City of Fitchburg project, but certainly right in that area of construction. But either way, Verona Road Business Coalition or the DOT. Steve, always a pleasure.
Thank you,
I hope
Jeremy.
you'll come back after today's
Yes,
segment.
I will.
You promise?
Always good for a couple of laughs.
Fantastic. All right, we'll hope to have you back on here. And every Monday during the digest, we got you updated on the Verona Road Construction Project through the season. We only have one more year left of this. It's going to be really sad when Steve's gone, so I'm saying. All right, we'll take a quick break. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.